What's up, guys? Sam James, Barprints.co here, and next up in our top 10 cocktails that every bartender should know, we're going to be talking about the Martini. Now, in this video, I'm going to go over why James Bond actually has gotten it wrong, the way he orders his Martini, my preferred way to make a Martini, and of course, I'm going to give you two variations on how you could serve your Martini to your guests to make sure that you maximize the impact of your guest experience. Now, before we get started, I just want to let you guys know, again, if you've seen some of the other videos before, you don't have to worry about writing down any of the recipes. There's going to be a description that I'll link to at the end of the video that has all the recipes of all the 10 cocktails that every bartender should know. So you don't have to screenshot or anything like that. Just stay to the end. I'll show you where you can pick that up, and then we'll get started. If you've been finding these videos helpful, and I hope you have been, please go ahead and give it a like and share it with your friends. And please make sure that you hit the subscribe button down at the bottom to make sure you never miss a new video when it comes out. All right, let's get into the Martini. Now, the one thing a lot of people, at least I didn't know, at least at the very beginning, got wrong about the Martini is the Martini is actually a gin cocktail. Going back to James Bond, he always orders a vodka Martini, shaken not stirred. And I'll be the first to admit that I thought when I was growing up, watching the movies, I thought they were all made with vodka, but it actually is a gin-based cocktail. Why I say he asked for it wrong is that when you order a Martini shaken, be it a vodka Martini or a gin Martini, what ends up happening is you end up bruising the gin or the vodka. And what that means is by shaking the Martini, you start to aerate, you add air and slivers of ice and things like that, which will start to, one, kind of give a cloudy, murky color to the drink, and then two, it changes the flavor of the drink. So that's why I say he orders it wrong, and it's far better to stir a Martini than it is to actually shake one. Now, going into the way that we do it, the Martini is a very simple cocktail. All you have to do is take your mixing glass, fill it with some large cubes of ice, go ahead and add 2 ounces of gin to it, and a ½ ounce of dry vermouth. Go ahead and give that a stir, make sure you bring it down to dilution, and then you just go ahead and quite simply strain it into your cocktail glass. Now, from a garnish, you could go ahead and do a couple things. You could either garnish it with three or four olives on a cocktail pick. You can garnish it with cocktail onions. In that case, you have a Gibson versus a Martini. And then you could do what I've done here, which is my preferred way of serving the Martini and enjoying the Martini. Do it with a lemon twist. If you're gonna go the lemon twist route, then I would suggest that you give a quick squeeze of the lemon peel to express some oils into the Martini, rub it around the glass, and then you can drop it in. Now, traditionally, of course, you serve it in a Martini glass like this, but another cool thing that you can do just to change the variation of the serve is to use a glass like this, which is called a cool Martini glass. I'll put a link for it in the description down in the bottom. And essentially what I love about this is once you've already gone ahead and made the Martini, you have it in a glass like this that keeps it cold for your guests, and it's far more enjoyable that way. And that's basically all there is to the Martini. Very simple, very classy cocktail for your guests to enjoy. It's definitely something that every bartender must have in their repertoire. And there's so many variations to it. The possibilities of making your own cocktail variation, or at the very least learning other classic, modern classic and classic cocktail variations based on the Martini is endless. But there you have it. That's the Martini in the nutshell. Now, if you're looking for products that will help you upgrade your arsenal, go ahead and head over to barprints.co. Check out what we have over there. If you found this video helpful, please go ahead and give it a like, share it with your friends, and leave a comment in the section below to let us know what kind of videos that you want to see more of. That would be more helpful than you can imagine. I want to make sure that I'm delivering a lot of valuable content to you guys. And then last but not least, like I said at the beginning of the video, the top 10 cocktails that every bartender should know, there is a link in the description that you can download, and you can get all the recipes of everything in the series. Shows you pictures of how they're presented, as well as give you the exact measurements and methodology of how they're made. Thanks for joining me. Hope you guys found this video helpful. Cheers, and I'll see you in the next video.